Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Last time we dealt with Master Nord. This time, they told us to come up to the second floor and take a look at what's going on here. Apparently there's a ship nearby, so we should probably go do that. Is that a Galbadian ship? I don't know, we haven't seen a lot of ships in this game so far. Well, they know the headmaster. D is... I trust these guys about as far as they can jump, which can't be very far. They're gonna come aboard. Okay, maybe I don't trust them quite that much. Yeah, let's, we come in peace. We are alien with our weird garb. Now, if you recall, much earlier in the game, I believe this is after our meeting with Christus in the secret room there. Secret area, or whatever it's called. There was somebody we saw in the last episode. They, or was it the last episode? Maybe it was the one before. They were in the library. We'd seen them before. We saved them from a monster. I kind of remember something about these guys being around there. Oh, there's Sid. Come for... Wait a minute. Ellone? Wait a minute. I know that name. Well, that sure as hell came out of nowhere. Kind of? Not really? She's in... How? How did we not notice? Who are these guys? Again, I'm going to follow orders and not think about anything. You're going to help me too, are you? That's all you got? Bring her here. Okay, fine. We will go do that. Yeah. It's odd that we have Zell here, because Zell, as far as I know, hasn't met Ellone. Because, you know, he was Ward last time, and Ward was in the D-District prison, not Windhill. But I guess we've all kind of talked about what's happened in these dreams, so we all have a basic idea of what's going on. Yeah, how did we not notice that she was here? Yeah, person in the dream world. Alright, so everyone's going to split off and they're going to go look for her. There are plenty of places we could go to look for her. I'm just going to double check in here real quick. Just in case something's here, something is not here, so we're not going to worry about it. Never mind me, we'll do that later. I've only heard about this scene. I haven't actually seen. There's supposed to be a little cutscene you can do in there, and I hope that I'm able to show it off, but I've never personally seen it myself, so... yeah, these guys are randomly either in this room or not in this room. If they're not, you have to zone in and out in order to find them. Now, you could go all over the place, and I'm not sure if there's any great number of scenes or anything like that, or if you're just supposed to randomly go and talk to people. But I'm just going to show you where you're supposed to go. Yeah, I'm not sure if they mention anywhere who we're supposed to, you know, like how we're supposed to know this person or anything like that. Do you say anything? Oh, there we go. Oh, she seems to like recommending books. Yeah. Oh. We're with you all the way. Okay, that was... Worried that he won't like the book. He doesn't frequent the library often. Not the reading type. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that particular cutscene either. You learn new things all the time. They're nice enough to automatically play the sequence once you get here. But knowing to come here, I'm not sure if there's like people around that will direct you in this direction. But it's one of the few loose ends that we had. Again, we saw her at the beginning of the game. We saved her from monsters. But why would we think to come back here? Okay, I guess we're talking about a different Ellone then. Yeah, what's going on? Ellone was, not so, tall. Yeah, what exactly is going on with all of this? Okay, it's the same one. Yeah, what exactly are we experiencing? Difficult to understand, huh? Difficult to explain? One thing. It's about the past, yes. They've dropped a lot of hints, and if you know the plot of the game, even if you don't know this particular line that it's the past, you can kind of see a lot of the similarities. We were talking about a war between Galbadia and Etsar, and, well, Laguna was a Galbadian soldier fighting against Etsar in the Cetra Ruins. Centra Ruins? Cetra Ruins? I think it's Centra Ruins. We also heard about 10 years ago in the past, Galbadia invaded the country of Timber. Well, in our first little sequence, Laguna was a Galbadian soldier in a timber forest. So there's a number of hints that are sprinkled throughout that make it, it does make sense once we actually get there. But it kind of comes out of nowhere here. Like, you'll notice it a lot more on a second playthrough. On a first playthrough, you probably don't notice a lot of these details. But I think that's one of the interesting aspects of going back and replaying something or rewatching something. And if you see a lot of this connective tissue on a secondary playthrough, I think that makes for a better overall story. And she's trying to change the past. Well, I kind of spoiled it like 3 seconds early, but whatever. Yeah, she is involved in this whole process. So yeah, the more we learn, the less we seem to understand. Yeah, why did you pick Squall? He's got all of his teenage angst problems. He doesn't need any more problems piled on top of things. That's... yeah, don't count on Squall. He's got his own issues to deal with. You're alone? No, Squall's right there. That's a terrible joke. Well, I'm kinda shaken at this point. What did she say under her breath?
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Yeah, I'm not the only one to make that reference, but how can you not? In the end, you're on your own. Made it this far by myself. Of course, these are still Squall's thoughts. Couldn't do a thing when I was a kid. Depended on others, but... well, there goes Ellone. I'm not sure why it's particularly unsafe for her in Garden, but sure. Yeah, they don't really explain a lot of what's going on. Don't worry, they do. I'm here because of other people. fine by myself now. Got all the skills I need to survive. Not a child. But just because you have the skills doesn't mean you have the ability to incorporate everything together and roll everything into a ball and be able to figure out what's going on and make all those connections. You don't want to depend on anyone. Now, why not? All alone. Doing your best, huh? You'll be okay without you. Take care of yourself, huh? If it's not apparent who the child was, it'll be explained in time. I wasn't asleep. I'm not telling you what you said. Let's go for a walk. Another one? Didn't we... Oh, last time we went for a tour, now it's a walk. What's the difference? This time I don't have to explain things to you. Okay, we just need to go and walk. It's safe here. Go walk by yourself. You don't want a guard. Yeah, Squall's pretty dense. It's kind of obvious what Renault is doing, but always too deep in thought, huh? You should lighten up a little. It's not good to think too much. Now, as a blanket statement that I don't necessarily agree with it, but I know what she's trying to get at. You know, there are times where you just get overwhelmed with, you know, thinking about this, that, the other thing, and then 16 ways from Sunday. You know, all at the same time, and it just gets too much. That's what she's trying to get at. It's just not explain, well, it's too basic to encompass what she's trying to say, I think. I think that's the point I'm trying to get across anyway. What you're trying to say is, would be my honor to have your company, Your Highness, and hope that I may get your mind off things. Alright, fine, we'll play along. She's really appealing to his ego. Okay, I made another save file there for a particular reason. And I'm going to turn on fast forward. Headmaster Sid, lines have been fixed and you're back on the air. Hmm? Huh? Oh, I'll turn fast forward off. Master Fisherman, it's a slow day. Give me a big one. Okay. Oh, look, you got one. I don't think it's worth your life, buddy. I'd bail on that one. Yeah, run. This is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. Now, why are you calling for Squall? Like, I can understand Squall calling for help. It's like, oh crap, look at what our garden just did. But it's kind of odd seeing Sid calling for one of his students to come to his office in this case. Yeah, don't leave the garden. Try and get things back in order ASAP. Here are your orders. You've landed at Fisherman's Horizon. Go ashore with Zell and Renoa. I'm not sure how Renoa got involved in this. She's not a seed, but she's a character you chose to bring here, so she gets to come along. Find the local mayor and apologize for the accident. Tell them that we come in peace, even though we just crashed into their city. Okay. Yeah, why do I have to go again? Meh. You want them to see the world and broaden their horizons. High expectations of you, Squall. Now, I've missed the trigger that I was expecting to be at this point. So I have older save files to go back and find the one scene that I was hoping to show off. Fisherman's? That's it? You're not going to give it the full name? We'll land at Fisherman's Horizon, make an official apology, and observe the town. And in order to do that, we need to go to the second floor deck. Front gate is closed, probably because it's underwater. And for some reason, there's no music. Second floor it is. We still don't have any music? That's weird. I could have swore there was music here before. Well, we'll make one double check here to see if the thing that I wanted to happen is going to be here. It's not. Okay, never mind. But yeah, there's supposed to be a kid there. We'll load up an older file, and I'll show that probably at the end of this episode here. But first, let's go this way. Hey, hello. Are you the kid? It says do not open, so it's kind of curious. Okay, let's go out onto the deck here. At least we have some ambience now. Warn us before we go ashore. Any type of armed conflict in the city. We do not tolerate belligerents here. Yeah, we get it. We come in peace. Except the crash. We call it FH, Fisherman's Horizon. If you recall earlier in the game, we had played some cards with someone from the FH region. Well, this is it. Kick back and enjoy your stay. So they like to fix things, do they? Interesting. And the silence was, as you no doubt have guessed, for the music. This is many people's favorite town in the game, and I am no exception. This is my favorite town in the game for so many reasons. Most of them because of this music. And for interesting NPCs, and for interesting plot development. Actually, I just love this place all around. Patterns on the wall? You painted it? Good old days. What is going on here? That was unexpected. What is going on with this place? They painted garden years ago. I love the aesthetics of this place. It's old and rusted on one side and shiny and brand new on the other. We have this massive solar panel, or well, this massive dish of solar panels on one part, and then we have a rusted down old tower on another part. Can I talk to you, please? Keep up with your maintenance. Would never let a thing like that happen. Okay, that's all you say. before we go anywhere else, this one was hidden from me for a long time. There's actually a ladder here. This one I believe I was actually told about before I actually found it, which is sad considering I'd probably played the game 4 or 5 times before anyone told me about this. But yes, we can actually come down here. Can I move, please? Thank you. It's a bunch of ladders, and eventually we can transition a screen. Oh, this guy. Lots of places I've been fishing over the years, all gone. And if you want the reward for talking to this guy and answering the correct one, you must answer, "I'm sorry, it's our fault." Which, of course, it is. And you're pretty quick to forgive, aren't you? Oh, maybe he's not. Just kidding. Probably not. Yeah, I have a feeling you're probably not completely kidding. So good you can catch fish anywhere in the world, huh? Not a master for nothing. Let me give you this. Occult fan number 3. It's not a required item. In fact, I think you can get another one if you miss this one. But, yeah. It's worth coming here just to talk to him. Just, free item. Why not? What do you want? Do me a favor. Pupil is at the docks. I haven't spoken to him for a while. You happen to go there. Talk to the lonely twerp, will ya? Sure thing, we can do that. But that's going to do it for this episode. Do note that talking to him is the start of one of the more interesting side quests as far as plot and story go than any other in the entire game. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a previous save file, and I'm going to show you that scene that I was talking about, that I was trying to get. Okay, we're back. Finally found the right person. So, technically, in order to find this, according to any of the walkthroughs I've seen, you need to... for whatever reason, I thought this was in the classroom. It's not. It's in the hallway. I can't read, apparently. But in order for you to get this scene, you need to be able to come here after defeating Norg, but before arriving at FH. So it's a very small window. What I've done here, considering I was reading things wrong, is I went back and I refought Norg to come here right after that and before even talking to Sid in the infirmary. You can use magic, right? Show me what you can do, please. Sure, I'll show you. There's a blizzard spell. Using magic in the hallway? Yeah, Mr. Aki gets mad at you again, and again you will lose a seed rank. Can't obey the school rules. Your seed rank went down by 1. So yeah, don't do that, but I figured I'd show it off since I don't think I've ever seen anyone do a Let's Play of this and show it off. I'm sure someone probably has. I haven't watched every Let's Play of this game, but I haven't personally seen it, so I figured I'd show it off. But anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we will continue into FH, listening to the awesome music therein, and we're going to talk to a whole bunch of people because the people in FH are more interesting than pretty much any other NPC in the game, save for maybe one town. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.